Yeah. Yeah, we are, buddy. We are freaking great at this, dude. You know what it is. All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Polytickin Podcast, you freaking nerds. All right. The boys are in here. It's episode 157, man. 157. It's almost 6 o'clock in the evening. I just woke up from a nap. I'm kind of sweaty. It's hot in here. I need to buy a new fan too, bro. I
Okay.
need a new fan.
I think a good way for it to not be so hot is if you just did a shirtless pod.
Okay, but I'm not at 250 yet. I can't do that yet. I
Hey,
can't
you
do
about
that.
to get there the way you going. And once you get there, we not letting it up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I need to see some areolas.
Yeah. That came up on the live last night too. Like, bro, I'm trying to show nips. All right, I got to get to 250. I'm trying to show nips.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man,
You hella
it's gonna
confident.
happen. Yeah.
Because I'm like near 250 and I ain't nowhere near showing my nips. But I feel you, brother. Do you, my man. Do you? It's already
to
in
go
the
from
atmosphere.
300 to 250 is
Yeah.
a huge difference. So yeah, I can
It
definitely
is.
show some nips at 250.
I just recently seen an old video of myself from a year, 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, damn.
Bro.
How did people around me let me get there? I start blaming everybody else.
Yeah.
That's how you got to do it. You just got to blame everyone else around you except for yourself. Don't accept any accountability and just be like, how y'all do that to me, bro? How y'all do that?
What the? Yeah, I thought y'all loved me.
Yeah.
Like, what do you? Yeah. No, you know what sucks is seeing like in the beginning, like at the beginning of the show when like I was, super heavy and stuff, and then I went hard. I started going hard and losing weight, and then you can see the weight get lost in the face, and then slowly it comes back. I hated that. I hate seeing that. So like, all right, now we got to get it back. Now we gotta be better about that.
You're only human, brother.
Thanks. Hey, you're only human, man. You make mistakes.
Hey, Marcus.
Hey,
It's not your
what?
fault.
Yeah.
Your fault.
I know.
Not your fault.
I know.
Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me. Oh my God. Hey, real quick, if you have never seen Good Will Hunting, I don't respect you as a person. I don't care for you as a human being. I really hope you go change that before something bad happens to you. So go and watch Good Will Hunting right now. Greatest movie of all time. Undisputed. Highly revered. I'm saying
by me, Sefa M.
Yeah, by me.
Highly referred by me.
Hey, if you watch that movie right now, you tell me you don't cry, you don't got a heart, or it's clogged.
Right.
The arteries are clogged. Something's going on.
Yeah.
There's
the tear ducts are clogged.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've only seen it in parts. I haven't seen the whole thing.
Marcus,
yes,
what the?
I know. Look, I know. It's a great movie. I know.
Hey, this
like
this
the
how
story
you
behind it.
see. This how you know Marcus think he's too smart for his own good.
What?
He ain't gonna watch it, but he gonna watch a trailer or he gonna watch the light. What is it? The liner notes, and he gonna be like, I already know what it's about. I don't need to watch that next.
Yeah.
Like, this guy, yo. This guy, yo.
Movies like, how you like them apples? You know what I'm saying? I love that scene.
Okay,
yeah, come on.
Actually, okay, we're here.
Okay,
I've watched this movie countless times.
All right.
I think I might be missing something out of context because I wasn't at the age to watch this when it came out. You may know a little more than I do because you read a lot and you probably read 50 million synopses about this.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Oh, how you like them apples? Oh, I don't know.
Like, what does that mean? Like, what is the
where? Yeah. We need Lance over here to search up the origin of that phrase.
Where's the genius lyric breakdown where I could just click the lyric and it comes up? Because I honestly don't know. Was he talking about his balls? I don't know.
No, I thought they were talking about literal apples.
But he slams the number.
Why would apples. The euphemism for his balls.
Okay,
whatever the
listen,
fuck that is.
That sounds crazy for me to bring that up, but I'm saying
Yeah.
in the movie, he gets the number of the girl that this other pompous idiot was trying to get her number. He gets it. He finds the guy later on in another restaurant, and through the window, he slams the napkin on the wall on the window, and he says, "Hey, you like apples?" And the guy says, "Yeah." And then he slams it, and he's like, I got a number. How do you like them apples? And I was just like,
yeah,
I didn't understand it. But I was like,
hey, you like balls? I like these balls.
Like I was saying, like, is it like a metaphor? So like a whatever, like to say like I got balls, like I got balls enough to get her number. I don't know. But so I was hoping you would answer that for me. You let me down once again, but it's all good. I'm used to it.
You let me down once again. We can actually end the episode. Fuck.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm so used to Marcus let me down. It's not.
Yeah. Yo, relax, bro.
The funniest thing is Marcus is very used to me letting him down too. But you know what's worse? Is I don't think Lance has ever really let us down, but we've probably let him down a lot.
We've let him down so many times, bro. Lance,
I feel like every time we ask to dip into the funds, I think that's a letdown for Lance. He's like, damn, guys, I thought we were working on financial management, man.
Yeah. You guys don't. Your guys' job doesn't pay $40 an hour. What?
It's more than that.
Yeah.
It's like, what? You guys don't have a 401k, IRA, Roth, financial backup plan? You guys don't have 14 different accounts?
You guys use cow savers? Gross.
Oh my god. What do you mean when you stamp food? What is a food stamp?
Yeah.
Shout out to Lance. Lance, we appreciate you, man. Even though you don't love women, we appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
What is this, episode 157?
Yeah.
Yo, man, welcome to the Polytickin Podcast. Y'all know what it is, episode 157. I'm Seth-Marcus. So yeah, a little program reminders. If you want to support us directly, come on down to the patreon.com/the Polytickin Podcast. $5 or more a month gets you an extra episode every single week. So come on down. It's exclusive content only on Patreon. You'll be able to join the community. You'll be able to leave a comment, hop in the little community chat. You know what I'm saying? Come liven things up. Come let us know how y'all doing. We got questions in there, so we're going to answer a question today. But yeah, man, come on down to the Patreon. It's the dopest way to interact with us, but also it's the best way to support us directly. Also, and I know we make these announcements and then we never follow through. So this is another announcement that we may not follow through with, but we may start live streaming on there. So if you have ever wanted to see us do this live, interact with us, leave a comment, whatever, come on down and join. Check us out.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Lance Falitongo of the Balinesian Podcast. Also part of the Polytickin Network. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the boys over there, giving you some very important sports breakdown, factual, historical, lyrical miracle. You know what I'm saying? So check out Lance, check out Coach Forrest. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for everything y'all do. Super Bowl's coming up. Who do you got, real quick? Just who do you got?
Seahawks. Seahawks by a fucking landslide.
Okay, look. You know that saying, one man thinks he can, one man thinks he can't. They're both correct.
Okay.
And that's like to do with like attitude, manifestation, all of those things.
Oh, okay.
Pass by 17.
Pass by 17? Didn't you
Pass
say
by
last
17.
week? Damn!
Marcus, don't hold me to my past, okay?
Yeah,
What you say?
Yeah, that was
What you
the
say?
past.
Don't hold me to my past sins or whatever the hell you said.
Yeah.
It's a woman's prerogative to change their mind, isn't it? But we do it all the time. Don't laugh. You might have done the same thing too. It's just that you know me and I don't know you. One thing time has taught me is having a piece of team is better than having no team at all. So I'm just gonna take what I got and work with it. You understand what I mean?
Why the change of heart? What happened?
Man, I can't have the Hawks winning again, man. That's what happened.
Okay.
You can't have another Lombardi come to the NFC West and not through Frisco. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm over here. That's what happened, man.
That's
my mama chain.
That's my grandma chain.
That's my grandmama chain. No,
yeah, bro.
yeah.
I was when I was talking to Lance last night, I asked him, I was like, why is there so much focus on the Pats going back when the Seahawks are also going back to the Super Bowl and they look like fucking monsters?
Because the Seahawks don't have 7 championships.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
In
fine.
20 years, whatever. Like, Seahawks have won just as much as a very good team over the last 2 decades as you could imagine. But the Patriots, what they did, like, that kind of run is, I don't think that's ever gonna, like, I mean, you seen it with the Bulls, I guess back in the day when there was like 12 teams. You seen it with the Boston Celtics and the Lakers or whatever. But in today's day and age, I don't think you will ever see a dominance and run like that, especially with like salary caps. You also have like the fact that there's so much money now. These athletes these days are like, they're definitely athletes, but they're more so like investments than athletes. You know what I'm saying? The whole load management stuff. I just watched a video of Bo Jackson saying that he got hit so hard in the back of his neck. He was like, when he got up, he just knew he had to get to the sideline. And he said he couldn't see, he couldn't really hear. He said he ran to the sideline. He got on the bench, and as he sat on the bench, somebody pushed him from the back. I said, "Get the hell off our sideline." He ran to the wrong sideline because he couldn't really see. Oh,
shoot. Okay.
He goes to the other sideline, and there was no concussion protocol. The only concussion protocol was if you could answer a question correctly. He said he didn't remember he had kids. He didn't remember his last name. He didn't remember he was married. He said all of these questions they kept asking him, he didn't play the whole second quarter because he just didn't know anything. And he said the only question that snapped him back into reality or kind of gave him a little clarity on things is one of the guys said, "When do we get paid?" And he was like, Monday. We get paid every Monday. And that's what kicked into gear, you know. And then he went back in the third quarter. And so when you have teams like that, when you have a system like that, you are going to grind your athletes into the dirt in order to win, because at that point, whatever they was getting paid peanuts. So the real prize in the NFL at the time was a Super Bowl championship. And these days, you could never win a Super Bowl and still be the prize and still be well off. There's no desperation. There's no real need. There's a want for it, but it's not like that no more. So, I don't think we'll ever see what the Patriots did again. Honestly, the NFL is too commercialized. The players, load manage. You get a little owie and they done. Because they gotta preserve their longevity and you know what I'm saying. So like, I don't. That's why the Patriots need to win again. You know what I'm saying? Because
God damn, he just went on a whole diatribe about those fucking concussions. I didn't expect that. All right, fair enough. All right,
I'm sorry.
You know what? All right, now I understand. All right, now I understand all the hoopla. All right, cool.
Everybody's going for the Seahawks right now. Nobody wants the Patriots to win, except this guy.
This guy.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes, man. But yeah, man. So that's all the program reminders. You know what I'm saying? So let's get straight. Oh, actually, real quick, I forgot to keep asking this, but if y'all know of anybody, we not asking for people to be on the pod. Let's get that right. We not asking nobody to be on the pod. But if y'all know somebody who wants to be advertised, not to be on. Hey, did you read the request messages on the podcast Instagram?
Nah.
There's people in there that want to be on the pods.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I
Yes,
just
I
seen
have.
that yesterday. Look at Marcus Ben seen it, didn't say nothing. Look at him. That's shady,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, I thought
You're
you've
not
been seeing it.
you're
Oh,
not
I thought you've been seeing it.
you're not
Okay.
being the pillar of our community doing that type of stuff, man. Hey,
Yeah.
but
My bad.
we not asking nobody to be on the pod. But I will say, if y'all have any events coming up, we can advertise it. You know what I'm saying? A little something. You know, a little bit for y'all, a little bit for us. You know what I'm saying? So come on down if you need a sponsorship opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Come on down. Let us know. Let's talk. So yeah. Without further ado, let's get straight to it. My brother, how you been?
I think we might have just squashed any opportunity we had for sponsorship. Look, we don't want y'all to be on the show.
Nah, we don't
but
want.
if you want to sponsor, if you want to throw a little dough our way,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If you want us to talk about your business,
Yeah.
we could definitely do that.
We don't
That's
need
hilarious.
we don't need no extra head. Man, we got big heads already. We barely fit
You know
on
what I'm
this
saying?
screen.
Yeah, we had to widen our shit.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, nah, bro. I've been cool, bro. What's it? Last night I went on TikTok live again with the Uso Lance.
Ooh.
And yeah, you know, that was cool. You know what I'm saying? That was fun. But I also learned a little bit more after that about like TikTok live culture, I guess, especially amongst like the Pacific Islanders. And it's almost just another rehash of a Poly Cafe. You know what I'm saying? The
Mhm.
the
Yeah,
chat lines and all that stuff. You
It
know what I'm saying? It
is.
really is. And you know, of course, there's like all types of like drama groups and all this shit. You know, the ones who will like leak your nudes apparently and shit. But also,
Oh
I
wait,
learned that.
what?
Yeah, so there's like drama, bro.
Wait.
This isn't like the crux of what I want to talk about.
Hold
But apparently,
up.
there's like, yeah, there's a Yo, listen, there's a
You ain't,
terrible,
you
there's a
ain't
terrible fucking
you
what?
didn't even write that in the note. You just gonna drop that
I'm,
bombshell on me? You,
I'm telling
I
you.
dropped
Look,
the
look. Let me.
bomb on Seth, baby.
Yeah, look, this I'm just telling you what I learned, bro. I'm saying that I guess there's either one very big group on there that like is just super toxic and they migrated from Facebook to TikTok. So now they have this whole diabolical ass community of people just fucking sharing evil shit amongst each other. But that wasn't even what I wanted to talk about.
Nah, we talk about
Maybe
it.
that
Now.
shit.
Why you scared?
Yeah.
You sound scared of them. Well, hold on. Why
Of
you
course I'm scared of them. What the fuck, bro? Like, what kind of crazy shit is going on over there? Like, the whole point of this was just to talk about, you know, the different like groups and communities within TikTok that I have no fucking awareness of. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to talk a little bit about it.
Go back to the
Yeah, yo, this dude, bro, pretty straight
Hey.
mean girl, bro.
Hey, how many
Mean girl
news?
Seth right here just loves the drama, bro. I don't know whose news is on there. I don't know how many is on there.
Okay.
Look, I don't know.
Hey, you know,
I didn't do no investigation, bro. I don't know Don Lemon.
You know how you find out?
How?
You open your phone, you go to the photos app, and then you look at the last screenshot, the last 7
It wasn't even me. I wasn't in there. I wasn't told no name, no nothing. I just know of a specific group that dabbles in some fucking evil. So, you know what I mean? Let them do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But all this to say, look at the smile on his face, bro.
Nah, because you said I don't like that. I don't like when my man sound timid like this. That's why. Like it got me thinking. You know, it got me thinking. You got like a little. You got a little dirty lawn, like you got something floating around in the universe.
No.
Let me find you over here looking like Drizzy, lay back on the bed.
Oh, nah, not even.
Okay, Thor.
Not even. Yes. Once I learned that group just exists, I was like, yeah, I want no part of this. But then I learned that, like, you know, a majority of people who get on there, especially within like the Pacific Islander community, they are there for like very serious stuff. Like there's you know, obviously mental health stuff and trauma, but also like people are just trying to fill a void that they have. I'm trying to be super serious.
I know. This has nothing to do with you because you reminded me of a live that I accidentally swiped up on.
You know how you God, what happened? Do you remember?
Yes,
yeah,
I
of course.
do.
Oh no! See,
look,
bro. Oh, TikTok.
I'm sorry.
Just
Keep
street
going. Keep
culture
going.
is so crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear what you. I gotta hear about that. All right, wait. So, yeah, I was just getting put on game about how like people really on there are just there to like just to really be a part of something, which made me hella sad because
That
I'm
is
just
that
like,
was.
that's hella sad because I'm just like, oh man, like there is no kind of other fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? There is no type of fulfillment that they have that can only be filled by TikTok Live or just streaming in general. And that just, I don't know, that sucks. You know what I'm saying? And to hear that it's kind of prominent within the Pacific Islander community on
Yeah.
TikTok is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? So
You
that
know
was the
what?
whole point.
I'm a before I go into what I remember happening. I'm gonna challenge that real quick
Okay.
because in 2026,
Mm,
social media is kind of the way that we socialize. So I
yeah.
don't see too much of a difference between um people getting on TikTok live and they have all these panels or they have all these people and it's like 10 people in there
Sure.
talking, chopping it up, whatever.
Hmm.
I don't see much difference between that in 2026 and us in 2010, where everybody get up at the homie garage and we all chilling and smoking and drinking and partying. And
Uh
I
huh.
don't see like I think that's the new age kick it spot. So
Okay.
I'm not too like it is sad that you have to run to your phone to find connection, but at the same time, in the day and age that we live in,
Hmm.
it's just what it is.
It's
It's
super
not.
normal, yeah.
It's sad that it's normal. Like
Mhm,
that's sad that it's normal because I feel like
mhm,
human interaction we and this is us, this is saying it, us who run a podcast where we virtually talk to each other, but I will say
right.
to physically be in the room with people, there's a different, it's a different level of connection because you get to see body
That's
language,
what
you know.
yes, that's what
em-
separates
yeah,
that's what
you
yeah.
can embrace
Mhm,
somebody, you can share something, you can,
sure.
you know, whatever. So there is definitely a difference between being connected over TikTok versus being connected in person. But I see where it's
Yeah.
at. I see where it's going. The thing that I was laughing at, and I don't
Mhm,
like, and I don't know like too many people on TikTok. Like I'll just go in there and I'll just watch because I'm just, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I'm curious. And
Yeah.
when I get recognized, that's when I kind of leave. Like, oh shoot, is that
Mhm,
something right? I'll be like, oh, okay, no, we're not gonna do this. Like
yeah.
I don't know, it
Mhm,
feels weird. But like shout out to Mr. Music, right? From
mhm,
Cutthroat. He does
mhm,
morning coffee. He has a bunch of talks about grief, about, you know, your walk of faith. Like he has a bunch of stuff. Shout
mhm,
out to the living room. You know, Petey,
yeah.
Oosh Petey, you know what I'm saying? Petey Sweetie doing what he's doing with connecting with the youth, but also like on social media, just you know, building his brand. And you have all of these
Mhm,
people that are doing good things with social media, which is very rare, especially
mhm,
just in the whole scope of things. But within our community, there are so many people that are doing this. My issue, not my issue, but like one thing that I've noticed, and this is what I was laughing at earlier, because you was like, yeah, it's a lot of stuff that's like heavy topics. Like it's a lot
mhm,
of people that's doing it. All right. I was swiping one time. I don't know these people at all. It was just polys. Like I don't know who it was. I don't know, but they was talking about stuff, and it was like serious stuff, like mental health, and it was
sure.
like, you know, depression, and all of these things. And I'm like, I'm vibing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, oh shoot, yeah, this is my crowd, this is my people. You vibe with your tribe, whatever they say. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting down, I'm watching it. I got my phone down, I'm doing the dishes or whatever. But I'm listening, like I'm hearing them talk about things. I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. But then like then I'm locked in and I'm
Mm.
listening. And I'm like, yo, this is terrible advice. I'm like, yo, this is and like and there everybody, oh yeah, man, that's true. And so I say it all to say this. It's real easy to get on a platform and feel like justified in what you say. And it feels
Mhm,
good. It feels other good. Like we know the feeling. Like it feels good to get on a platform to speak your mind and then have people like affirm what your beliefs are and be like, yeah, I feel that way too. Or yeah, no, that makes so much sense. at the same time, there is that like it's like I don't know what it is. I don't know what you call it. I don't know what it is, but like there is that thing where when you hear people speak about something, even if it's not correct, but if it sounds good, if it's confident enough, if it's delivered eloquently enough, you start to say, damn, that makes sense. Even if it don't make sense, you may not have a certain stance, which way, whatever, but they gonna like they gonna pull you to that direction.
Right.
I'm sitting there
like this type of confidence, yeah.
I'm sitting there like, yo, this is a really dumb conversation.
Do you remember the advice?
No, I don't, man, I don't, because I literally was doing everything, but I remember they was talking about like depression. They was talking about mental health, and that's what really hooked me, because they were like, mental health is real important, blah blah, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I must have sat there, and it was a girl. I don't know, it was some girl. It was a girl that was like leading it or whatever, and just listening. And I was just like, yo, what the heck? Like, and there was people agreeing. There was like 7 people in the room, and I'm sitting there like, hey, this is dangerous. Like the idea of a false prophet kept popping in my head, and I'm just like, yo, yeah, I was just, and you ever be in a room like watching TikTok live, and you in their room for so long they start inviting you up to talk? I'm like, nah.
No, I haven't gotten there yet. No, I haven't stayed that long yet.
Yeah, nah, I'm cool. And then I there was also some where like I'm in there, and some dudes is like straight up just regurgitating, like QAnon type of, yeah, like just some conspiracy, man. The government, man. And I'm like, yo, this is dangerous. As good as it is to connect and to push people together, and to let people be out, to venture outside of their like normal circumference, and to be able to say, oh, I share so much in common with these people in Australia. But as good as that is, Amug is, hey, be careful what you consuming out there, because some of these people, they sound good, but boy, is they dumb. So I just, you said what you said was, it was hella, that was hella. Yeah. I literally, my jaw was on the floor. I was like, looked like Swaggy P. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's what
Okay, I haven't gotten that that crazy yet. No, so I can't wait. I can't wait to see the craziness. Yeah,
just keep swiping. Just keep swiping.
Okay, I know it'll come eventually, man. But shit, all right. Well, hopefully I find that soon, because it's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's really it, bro. I just TikTok live communities. And I'm just like, dude, I don't know if I want to be a part of that. I just want to go on TikTok live and talk some shit about comic books for a couple of minutes, and maybe make $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and that's about it.
You ever see them beefing on there? Like,
no, not yet.
Like not like super beefing, but it'll be like a subtle beef, right?
Oh, what?
Who doesn't love some subtle beef? Not the passive aggressive, but like, you'll know it. Like, you'll be in there, right? Because I be hella nosy. I just be in there looking for the mess. I'll be in there, right? And they be talking to each other, whatever. And then you could tell the vibes is changing or whatever. And then you'll just see out of nowhere, the one person that was arguing with the other person, they done left that and they started their own live. And I'm like, oh damn, they branched away and started their own group.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'll be watching that. I'll be seeing that.
It's like the group chat splittering off to talk shit about the other guys in the group chat.
That's exactly what it is. So I like all that. Let me see the drama. Let me see y'all.
I like all that. Yo, this dude just thrives on the drama, bro.
Let me see that. Yeah. Look, man, my music is positive. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something with my life. I just need a little bit of drama. And the thing is, all of this Real Housewives and all this other stuff, like, that's old. I've been on that. I've been on that since Shot of Love and Rock of Love and freaking, you know what I'm saying? I've been on that. Flavor Flav. What was Flavor Flav's one?
Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love. Yeah, I've been on that. We been there. We grew up on Room Raiders and all that. We done seen all that relationship drama whatever. We didn't seen people dating the moms. You know what I'm saying? We didn't seen room raiders and next. Like we need something. I need something closer to home. So I need to see.
That's all scripted. We want that real shit.
Yeah,
we want that real shit.
As long as nobody gets hurt, I'm fine with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead, yell at each other. You know what's hella funny too is when you really think about it. When people be yelling at their phones and stuff, this is what they look like.
Yeah.
Like they be like that. They be in their phone. That mug is so funny to me, bro. I cannot stop laughing at that. So keep it coming.
Yeah. All right, cool.
2026.
I feel like I feel like I need to actively look for these communities because like my FYP is nothing crazy like that yet. So I have to actively look for the beefs, for the dramas, for the you know what I'm saying, for the nudes. I have to actively look for it. You know?
That's a crazy statement. I have to actively look for the beefs.
Right. Yeah.
You need to calm down, young man.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to TikTok. Shout out to TikTok.
Yeah, shout out to TikTok, bro. And also shout out to Petey too. It's funny you bring up Petey because when I go on live, that fool be showing up and we just be talking shit. So it's far from the very positive messages that you're talking about. Not talking shit, but it's just really funny to see Petey in there just fucking letting loose, talking about. I thought you was reading Deathman 3000. About my comic collection. It's fucking hilarious. That's the kind of platform I want to build. Make people comfortable, come in and talk some shit. What happened?
See, that's a danger though. This is a great point. This is danger. This is a danger. This is the danger of TikTok, right? Because you could get on there and you can get these little comments. And you're like, oh, the living room media, the living room company, haha, whatever. All the jokes, haha, whatever. You don't even know you talking to a killer right now. You don't even.
I know this. I know this. I'm good. Danger. I know this.
See, you see somebody up there doing a little clothing and doing a little videography, working with
and
you like, oh yeah,
they like soft as silk. Nah,
you
bro,
like, I know this guy. I know what kind of guy this is. You don't even know. You dealing with him.
You don't even know.
You dealing with him.
Yeah, I know. See, that's the thing. I know these things. I know these things because of the guy with the glasses told me about it. So now I'm a bit in the know about it. So it's like it's cool to see them cut loose despite all that. You know what I'm saying?
Like for cool. Anybody else, right? Just looking at the media, you looking at people, you just like, oh yeah, they just a cameraman. Oh, they just doing their little clothing. You like,
when are we gonna learn that these motherfuckers done went through some shit to become this, huh? When are we gonna learn that, bro? Okay.
Hey, and shout out to everybody doing the work to change their lives and to be better people.
Come on, bro.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. But I will say one thing.
Yeah.
Hey, just because you see their social media don't mean you know where they come from and you don't know what they're capable of because it's
yes.
That's hella funny. That's hella fun. No, and I'm talking about people outside of this conversation who just is just scrolling and just like, oh yeah, that's a guy. Oh yeah, he got the. Hey.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's how dangerous it. See, look. So now. When I go on social media and I see a stupid, funny comment, I thought you was a deaf man. And you just like, oh yeah, that's a goofy guy, whatever. I'm just like, is it?
Yeah.
You never know. So shout out to Eric, man. Shout out to TikTok. Shout out to all y'all getting the bag. Show us how to get the bag. We need a bag.
We need a bag.
Hey, I got a question.
What's going on, bro?
I got a question.
What happened? Okay.
Were you ever voted in high school? Like, were you ever voted like class clown? I could see you as class clown. I could see you.
Up, but I hear what you're saying.
You don't think you're funny?
Yes, I do think I'm funny. Yes, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Go ahead.
What were you? Were you ever voted, or like were you in the runnings?
Look. Look, I don't want to toot my own horn. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I done talked about some achievements on the show before. You know what I'm saying? 5th grade spelling bee champion. You know what I mean? Like I done flaunted some accolades. Okay.
He said, "I'm accolades and only named one."
I I flaunted my accolade. You know what I'm saying? Let me change that up.
Accolade.
So let me add another one to the accolade. Let me add another one to the list of accolades. Okay. In 2009, the year I graduated high school, I was voted best smile. Okay. Best smile for my senior class, bruh. Best smile. I'm freaking gorgeous, dude.
Can we see it?
Don't forget that. No.
Show us the smile.
No.
Show us the. What is the Mentos maker? What is the song?
The fresh maker.
Ooh,
yeah. Yeah, that was hard. I love that song.
Nothing matters alone. Fresh toast. So you won best smile for real?
I did win best smile, yeah, for real, and I won by a landslide. Hey, how much you want to bet I can throw a football over the mountains? That's how I sound right now. I'm Uncle Rico in it right now.
Did you ever have braces?
No.
How many cavities you had? You Hey, what's your cavity count, cuz?
Yeah, for real. What's your cavity count? Yeah. Yeah, no, I never had braces. I might have needed them, and I do need to go to a dentist for sure. But yeah, I won best smile.
Did you? So was there? How many best smiles were there?
It was just 2. It was me and a girl. It was separated by gender, sexist, but it was separated by boy and girl.
It wasn't like a top 5. Like you didn't make top 5. You used the first one. You was number 1.
I was number 1. If there was a top 5, I was number 1.
Okay, all right. I was just making sure. I didn't know. I didn't know if y'all was handing out participation trophies at your school.
Right? Yeah. Wait. So what brings? Why are you bringing this up? What happened?
Because I was reminded that I too won an award.
Yeah. Okay.
But mine wasn't like. It wasn't like a vanity award. It wasn't superficial.
Whatever.
It wasn't a materialistic. It wasn't whatever. It had nothing to do with the outside.
This sounds like a fucking hater. This sounds like a hater. It was a made up award.
He got best smile. Hey,
you got most likely to fucking run a podcast, bro. Something that ain't even real, bro.
Wait. Where were you going to school at? Where did you graduate high school at?
Texas.
Man, you see Sandy cheeks? They got ugly teeth out there.
They got ugly teeth out there, he says.
Man,
what? My competition wasn't what?
Yeah, all that Whataburger out there, man, they ain't doing nothing.
Yo, chill
they ain't doing nothing with their teeth, man. Look at Sandy cheeks.
So what the fuck? What was your made up ass award? What did you get?
You ready for this? You ready?
Yeah.
In 2010, when I graduated, way after Marcus graduated.
Yeah.
In 2010, I was nominated most likely to be a future leader. You know
oh God.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah.
And look, it happened. Look at your teeth all messed up now. He need to go to the dentist. But guess what? I'm still leading the way. I'm leading the pack.
Yeah.
I'm hella mad you wanted a
theater. Yeah.
Do LA.
Go watch Yu Yu Hakusho. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Hey, guess what? I'm finna be a leader when I'm 80 and you finna be toothless. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He gonna be all denture Danny over there.
Denture Danny.
Do you remember who you was nominated with?
Yeah, it was a girl named I forget her last name, but her name was Sarah. She was super sweet too, very smart.
Yeah. Who would you say had a better smile between you two?
Oh God, come on, bro. You're looking at
She's saying you.
Come on, bro. Shout out to Sarah and all that, but come on, bro.
Yo, we should get Sarah on the pod and see if she felt like you actually deserved to stand side by side with her and take that. Did you take a picture, or was your name just somewhere on the bottom?
Yeah. We took a picture together. Yeah, at the bottom. Damn, what a fucking hater, man.
Was it a full
Yeah,
body
no.
picture or just a smile?
I was I was sitting and we did the good old I sat in chair and she put the hands on the shoulders.
Oh, damn, Step Brothers.
Yeah, stepbrothers, straight stepbrothers. Yeah.
Okay. See, look, that's why that kind of award is cool. It's like fun. It's nice. The person that I won you.
Well, what? Who did you fucking win with? Fucking Michelle Obama, bro. Who?
Hey, the person I won the award side by side with was Sharday Adams. She graduated. That was our valedictorian. She graduated with a 4.5 and a full ride scholarship to USC. You know what I'm saying? You see what kind of company I was with?
Yo,
Sarah, whatever her name is. You don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just.
He didn't go to USC. Hey. He went to ASCC, okay?
Hey, good company. All right. All I'm saying is your boy was nominated with some real hitters. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. She was also like a poet. Like she was like on like slam poetry. She went to like all the awards and stuff. Went to New York or whatever. Like she did a bunch of stuff.
Damn,
bruh, that was who they put me with. I ain't trying to say we was on the same level at that time. Yeah. But the people spoke, and who am I to disagree with the people?
Right.
So yeah, I was most likely to be a future leader, and I want to say that made me feel better about losing my sophomore year in the what is it? Not the Prince of what is it? The Homecoming Prince. Yeah, that made up for that. Yeah. Remember that? When I lost in front of the whole football team, the whole football stadium, and Grant is a football school, and I sat up there and they was like, "Yeah, sorry, you didn't win," and I'm standing there waving to the crowd.
Oh, damn.
I was hella bad. You know who I was up there with?
Who?
I was up there with Ina.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, okay. Okay, hell yeah.
I think me and Ina lost. I think.
Damn.
You know what's funny? I hella remember Ina in class. She was like, "Cuz y'all better vote for me." So I was like, "Damn,
hell yeah." Y'all slid back to the hood after that. I was just like, man, fuck all that.
I was over there marking other people's Ina Loba. Yeah, the Mexicans won though. You know, there's more Mexicans at Grant. Anyways.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Soften that a little bit. God damn.
Rogelio, whatever. Where you at now, buddy? No, just I bet you don't have a podcast that streams to 32 people a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you don't. Yeah.
You're not making $45 a month from it.
Can you make $45 off your passion? Huh? No. Anyways. So yeah, I didn't know you won an award. That's what's up.
Yeah. What the fuck is this? Did you doubt that I would ever like win an award or something? What is
like
this?
Good for you. Like, man. Hey, give yourself a pat on the back. Hey, when the teacher used to ask you to do that, did you really do it? I used to be doing it,
man.
Yeah. Oh man, that is the stupidest. Give yourself a pat on the back. What the hell? Get the hell up out of here, Miss McClure.
Yeah. Yeah, Miss McClure. Shit.
All right, man.
So we've established that we both won awards.
Mm-hmm.
Some might be better than others. Some awards might be better than others. I don't know.
Hey, let us know if y'all ever won an award. Also, let us know which award is better. Me or Marcus?
Let's see, best smile or future leader of America?
Nah, I didn't say America. I said just future leader.
Oh,
probably of the
future
world.
Leader. Oh, okay.
Probably world.
Okay. No, not America. The world.
You try to put me in a box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, they try to box me in. Nah, not me. All right, so what's going on out there, bro? What's going on?
Hey, NFL honors. I just want to say my coach Shanahan, was robbed.
My coach. Yo, that's my quarterback. That's my coach.
That's my quarterback. Yeah, my coach was robbed. Kyle Shanahan only received 6 votes. Ridiculous.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Who won? Vrabel?
Yeah, Vrabel won. Christian McCaffrey,
Oh,
comeback player of the year.
oh,
Um, I forgot. I think defensive player of the year was Myles Garrett. Um, I don't know who MVP. Who was MVP?
who's up for it?
Was it?
Drake,
Oh no, it was
Stafford.
it was
Stafford won.
Stafford. It was Stafford. Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
and I forgot. I don't know who defensive rookie of the year was. I didn't know that person's name. I
Mm.
never heard of that person at all. But offensive rookie of the year. Can you say his name? Because I don't know how to say his
Yeah,
name.
yeah. It's Teitairoa McMillan, right?
There we go. I was
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
calling him Nalo because that's what his name is on Instagram.
There you go.
So I think
Nalo.
that's his Samoan name.
Mm-hmm.
So Nalo McMillan won. Incredible rookie season. You know, he showed up and showed out every single game. He did his thing. One of the controversies
Mm-hmm.
that happened literally days before NFL honors. He was on a stream. Hey, I don't know why these people keep doing streams, bro. I don't know why, but whatever. He was on a stream and he was chilling. And there was this awkward moment. So he was there with like a girl and a guy, and they were talking or whatever. And the girl was eating a donut. And she was like, yeah, but I only eat salads. And he was like, well, you don't look
Mm-hmm.
like you only eat salads. Or it don't, he
Damn.
said, it don't look like you only eat salads. And she was like, what? And he was like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it don't look like you only eat salads. And she was like, you calling me fat? And he was like, no, you're literally eating a donut. And so that was like, and I think that was a miscommunication. I think bro was just very straightforward. And I think they kind of didn't understand where he was coming from. Whatever. We could
Mm-hmm.
overlook that. That's not a slight to bro at all. Then they were playing Madden. And while they was playing
Mm-hmm.
Madden, I think he caught an interception. He did something nice. And while he was saying it, he dropped some N words. And
Mm-hmm.
as he dropped it, the people on the stream were like, and they were like trying to. I don't know if they were trying to clean it up or if they were just like kind of shocked to happen and trying to like, oh shoot, what the hell's going on?
Mm-hmm.
He dropped that, later on in the day or maybe right after the stream or maybe even during the stream. He posted on his Instagram, I used a term that I shouldn't have used early on the stream. I apologize and I will do better. Something along those lines. I don't know what it is specifically, but he said that.
Mm-hmm.
And now, like, as always, the internet is ablaze.
Sure.
You had a lot of people that were upset. A lot of people, it's 2026. What are we doing here? You also had a lot of people who were just like, "Hey, bro is a part of the NFL." Like I seen one person say, "Bro is a part of the NFL. The NFL is majority black. You imagine he's spending a lot of time with black people. Of course, he's gonna talk like them." You see a lot of people saying,
Mm-hmm.
"Well, the way he said it, he sounded like one of us, so I'm cool with it. It don't sound offensive at all." And you see all these different things. And so this is just another same conversation that we've always had, but it's back up again. So
Yeah.
how do you feel, bro?
Um. Fuck. I mean, do we even have like? Do we even have like a say in this when like we still like say it outside of the show? You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, who are we to even? You know what I mean? Like, who are we to even have an opinion on it when like we still say it outside of the show? You know.
Yeah.
I seen a video of Simba talking about the same thing where like in California, you'll live next to white people who have lived that exact same struggle as you, go through the same things as you do, and they'll be saying it too. You know what I'm saying? And the people who know and have grown up with those people will not find a problem with it because they've lived so in proximity to each other. But
Mm-hmm.
like when you factor in like the internet and social media and stuff, like, people tend to have these opinions that you just shouldn't say it at all. And they're not wrong to have that opinion, right? But I don't know. I'm not smart enough to juggle the trickiness of it all. It just feels like it's gotta be cut and dry. We shouldn't say it if you're not black, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
just don't say it. But as people who still say it outside of here, now we are hypocrites to it, and it's just hard to it's hard for at least for me to navigate and talk about it without looking and sounding like a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
Yeah, Nalo should not have done it. He should not have said it. He for sure not, regardless of where he is in proximity to other people, you know what I'm saying? If that guy wants to say that, the NFL is majority black people, fine, whatever. Uh, uh, really, that shouldn't be an excuse for anyone to have a pass to say it, ever,
Mhm.
But again, I'm not the best one to be talking about this with,
Yeah.
So it objectively he was wrong to have done what to have done what he did. You know what I'm saying? There's just no way around it. And you can't
Mhm.
even talk about it without sounding like you're defending his use of it.
Yeah.
So it's just this multifaceted. I'm not smart enough for it, and that sounds like a cop out, which I guess it is, but also, you know what I'm saying? Again, as someone who says it outside of the show, it's like, bruh, I'm not who you should be listening to, bruh. But I know that what he did was objectively wrong and it's fucked. But
Mhm.
whatever. What you got to say? I
I
want to hear what you
understand.
got to say.
Well, it's a lot easier for me to not say it in my day-to-day life because I don't
For sure.
there's
Yeah.
nobody out here that
Yeah.
you know that's
Mm-hmm.
similar to how I grew up. So the whole time I'm here, like I've worked on a brand new version of myself
Right.
because it's just there's no need for that type of survival mode or just anything from my old life to uh to really be needed these days.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Yeah.
still I still have my accent. Like I still talk how I talk. I talk like this at work, everything. But in terms of
Yeah.
like the survival mode aspect of a lot of things or like certain habits from back in the day, like it don't interfere with my personal life anymore.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I still have work to do for sure, but I definitely know that it ain't what it used to be, right? From
Right.
from like before.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's outside of this pod or outside of our talks. I've stopped like I haven't used that since 2019 in music.
Yeah.
Like it's been a
Straight up. Oh
it's
yeah.
been
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
been a very conscious decision. And we even had to talk where in the earlier parts of the show where I was like, bro,
Yeah.
we got
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
the reasoning like the
I'm
reason
sorry to cut you off, but I remember being adamant, like I don't give a fuck about that. But then I had to rethink that because yeah.
you know what's
Sorry, go ahead.
crazy? I hella remember the moment where I told you, or not told you, but like where I was mentioning, like, bro, the cussing and stuff, like, because you dropped the N word in the podcast, but like the cussing and stuff, like, bro, we got to tighten it down. And it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
until shout out to Rena Owens, right?
Mm.
Like it wasn't me,
Oh yeah.
but it
That's
was
right.
Rena.
Yeah, like
It
hey,
was
please
Rena.
tone that down. I want to share the clip.
It
Yeah.
was it
That's
was
right.
literally I like I had mentioned it, and I was like, bro, and it was kind of like my preference, and so it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
Marcus, and that's fine. But then it wasn't until we had somebody from the community, somebody that we all look up to, and we've all been a fan of, say, I would love to
Mm-hmm.
share this, but it's just too much cursing, blah blah whatever. So sorry, I can't share it.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of that is a bit of like a personal gain reason to abstain from cursing or the N word or whatever. And so
Right.
that's not that's not where this comes from. That's not
Mm-hmm.
where like I'm actively trying to like get that out of my out of my vocabulary.
Okay. Yeah.
The reasoning behind it is because when we do this stuff, right? When we participate in this culture that we're guests in, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we make all these excuses or when we like say there's a difference between the sacredness of what they hold as culture, black Americans, what they hold as culture. When we divide, oh yeah, that's your culture, but it's not as serious as our culture.
Oh
That's the
yeah.
part. That's
Mm-hmm.
the part where it starts getting disrespectful, and it's like it's
Mm-hmm.
hard to be a hip hop artist, to be a fan of Black American music and Black American culture without actually paying the respect. And people may not, and y'all may not feel like this, and that's fine. Like I totally get it. And you will find people out there who say, "Man, it's cool," or "They one of us," or "We got bigger fish to fry than some of this stuff."
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing,
Right.
like if we flip it, because I'm a old one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip it. If we flip it to us, We have people in our community who are fine with non-Samoans getting the malu, who are fine with non-Samoans getting the peta. You know what I'm saying? We have people in the community, in our culture, from our bloodlines, who are fine with outsiders doing these things that we all know is crazy and should not be acceptable. So if we have people in our community that are fine with these things that we all know is a no-no, is just unacceptable behavior, then we have to say, well, then logically there have to be other people in other communities who are saying, no, this is fine. You guys are good. Like we're settled. They could be misrepresenting the culture. They could be the ones that are totally wrong. And so, like, I just feel like it should be some type, like, the way we want to be respected, the way we want our culture to be handled, the way we want our culture to be like, no, actually, this type of stuff is off. And I know you got a ton of people who have like the little qualities and tats and all these things. And, I get it. It's the same way where we got a bunch of non-black people saying the N-word. Like, I get it. It's going to be there. But me personally, I've been working on it because I participate as a visitor in Black American culture, as a hip hop artist. You know what I'm saying? Commentating on hip hop music and just being a fan of all these things. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's a big callback when I see stuff from New Zealand happening, right? Because it's so many parallels between Black Americans in America and Polynesians or Pacific Islanders in New Zealand. It's it's so crazy how parallel the things are. When you talk about systemic, when you talk systemic oppression, when you talk about cultural impact, where like our culture out there is super impactful, even though we're such a small minority of the population. So it's like it's like I see why people in New Zealand are super aware of this type of stuff. You see, because that's really the first time I heard people from our culture saying we shouldn't say the N-word. And I'm sitting there like, this is 2008, 2009, when we first got connected with people on that side of the water. And I'm like, y'all just don't understand. Fast forward 15, 16 years later, I totally get what they talking about. They was speaking from it because they had empathy, because they had their culture taken and stolen and, regurgitated. And, same thing with Hawaiian people. And so, I like, it's an important conversation to have. I understand it's not practical.
Yeah.
I understand people are headstrong about how they feel, and without being able to put the shoe on the other foot, they're gonna be like, oh well, why should we blah blah blah, whatever. And I don't think those people are like, I don't think they understand how much of a fan and how much of a like how much they appreciate Black American culture, because it's such like, I don't think they understand
that's been
that.
the biggest. Yes.
Yeah,
that
like,
was always that was like that always came up with me, right? It's like,
yeah,
you don't get that the music that you love, the like a lot of the things that you love that is of Black American culture, bro. Like, you are an active participant in it, bro.
yeah. That's and yeah.
No, you have to understand that. Like, I mean, shit, you just have to understand that what you participate in is a majority Black American culture. So for you to not see that, it's kind of like willful ignorance. Like, you're kind of like,
Yeah.
you're kind of pretending that you don't see it, but it is. You know what I'm saying? The music that you listen to, how you dress, how we talk, like, it's all a part of being of the Black American culture. So it's like, you can't ignore that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no, that's
And it I think also my attitude on this has changed in recent years because of the place that I work at. Like,
right.
being so connected to the indigenous communities out here in Canada, you learn, like, I've learned the history of how so much of their culture was taken, repackaged, they slapped a white label on it, and all of a sudden now they don't benefit from it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we've seen this time and time again. And it's not to say that like we trying to benefit from saying the N-word or whatever, but there is the same mentality of, well, this ain't sacred. Like this,
Mm-hmm.
like we looking at the Malu and the as like sacred and it should never be touched. And the way
Mm-hmm.
people look at it is like, man, Black American, man, that's just that's like 400-500 years. That ain't nothing. But it
Right.
is sacred to them. You know, they had their history erased. They don't know where they didn't know where they came from. They built their own stuff. We were
Mm-hmm.
grateful to be a part of it. And like there's nothing wrong with that. Like
Yeah.
people look at it like they find it to like disrespectful. And I do understand it's some people on that side. It's some people in the comments that talk crazy. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking to them. And some people like,
Yeah.
oh, y'all would never say that. Like, we not finna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like we not, because if we truthfully answer that, we do talk like this in front of our black friends. But that's not where the
Mm-hmm.
conversation should lead. It should go, you know, this is a respect thing. This is our culture. This is what's sacred to
Mm-hmm.
us. If you can't omit one word out of your thousands of words that you know, just in
Right.
good faith of black Americans who feel this way, then
Mm-hmm.
there's no real connection to that. And a
Yeah.
lot of people is going to disagree. A lot of people, it's going to be black people out there who disagree. That's totally fine because they mind is focused on a different fight, and I totally get it. But at the same
Yeah.
time, like it shouldn't be on them to enforce these rules. It should be on us to enforce ourselves to be like, we should just at least try to do better. We don't
Yeah.
like I'm not saying we're gonna be
Yeah.
perfect. I'm not saying whatever, but like we should at least try. And
Yeah.
you know, wherever that lands with people, it'll land. I understand people is headstrong and people have been this the way that they've been. I was that way. I went off on Miss
Yeah.
Gibson in elementary when she pulled me by my collar when I was playing basketball. And then she said, "Boy,
Yeah.
what?"
Yeah.
She said, What? You talk to
Mm-hmm.
your mama that way?" And I looked at her. I said, "Yes, I do." That's and then she met my dad, and then she understood. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like, even with all that, even with my history, whatever, I do understand. Like, I'm looking at it differently from a different lens now. I'm putting the shoe on the other foot. We don't like when our culture is impeded upon. We don't like when people step on our toes in this culture. And so
Mm-hmm.
I think we should listen. We should at least listen. If y'all not
Yeah. It's
listening,
only right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah. Shout out to Cam, man. Cam, tell us what you think about this because Cam has been pushing for us to talk about this or something similar to this for a long time.
yeah,
Coming from him as an Afakasi Black Samoan, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I'd love to hear what he's got to say about this because, you know, we've talked about it in bits and pieces in the past. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? And like it's just I don't know if our stance has changed so much as like it's kind of evolved into like it's kind of crystallized into this where like we're now able to put the shoe on the other foot and recognize that we participate in Black American culture and that we are guests in it. You know what I'm saying? And we would
Mm-hmm.
hate if someone were to come in and try to take our shit from us. You know what I'm saying? Whereas before in the first version of the show, we
Yeah.
understood none of that. You know what I'm saying? But wait, what were you gonna say? What happened?
I was gonna say we've said this before that once our culture is
Uh
on the chopping block, we will understand.
right.
We've seen
We're gonna
glimpses of
understand
it.
and we're gonna hate it.
Yeah, we've
uh
seen glimpses of our culture being on the chopping block when it came to remember them Nike them leggings or them
yes. Yeah, yeah,
armbands where it
yeah.
had the Polynesian designs on it. People were upset
Mm-hmm.
when it came to the Maui outfit where they had the designs on it. People were upset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're going to like the poke stuff where they're now copywriting aloha
Trademarking,
poke,
yeah, trademarking
trademarking
Aloha. Yeah, yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
mixed play. Like we are slowly entering that realm when it
Yeah.
comes, you know, like we're getting there. And I
Mm-hmm.
promise y'all, as soon as we hit the forefront, as soon as we at the front of the newspaper, we are going to understand what it feels like to have your culture just taken, repackaged, and then sold as something totally different. And all of
Yeah.
it, and all of a sudden, we're gonna understand boundaries. We're gonna understand gatekeeping. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna understand what's sacred. We're gonna like it hasn't dawned on us yet because we not in the limelight. We not at the
Right.
top of we not at the top of the food chain. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, for a very long time in our existence in America, not a lot of people wanted to be like us, but give it some time. And once our culture reaches the front, y'all are gonna look back at these podcasts that we've had, and y'all gonna say, "Damn, that's what they was talking about."
Mm-hmm.
That's what we got a white guy on QVC selling banana and 7-Up mixed drinks, talking about this is my Nanner 3000, some crazy, some like, and you just like, wait, whoa, that's banana, whoa, what's going on?
Banana Boy, what the fuck is that?
You gonna see, you ever had saucy sweet buns, and you gonna be like, wait, that's Pine Popo, what's going on here? When it gets to that point,
sauce,
when it gets to that point, people are gonna look back and say, damn, that's what they was talking about. And so I'm just saying, like let's extend that grace, let's extend that empathy, and let's at least try. I know it's a lot, but that's your pride talking. That's not anything else but pride. You know how I know it's pride? Because we smart enough to have other words to convey those thoughts. Mm-hmm. We just don't want to because somebody telling us not to. Like, that's pride.
Yeah, bro. No, you challenge the shit out of us. Yeah, you challenge the shit out of me. You think I can now? No. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah.
Like, that's, man. If you want to be prideful, go on about it. But if you really want to separate ego, separate pride from actual growth and actual, like, you know what I'm saying, like people challenging you to be better, then we can have to talk. But hey.
So what's the overall verdict for Nalo? What do you think?
Look,
think about all that.
Dude is 22. Situation. I'm not going to sit here. I know it's 2026 and we should know better, but the fact of the matter is, if I was 22 in 2026, I wouldn't be caring about 50 years in the future. You add millions of dollars. I can't even tell you how I'd be. You know what I'm saying? I can't even tell you how much
I put my nuts on the table.
I couldn't even explain to you how much I wouldn't care about two fat podcasters in their room. I don't like there is. I hope bro understands. Like, he made that statement, but I hope bro really can understand why that statement needed to be made. But at the same time, I can't fault them because we all have been young. We all, like, it took a lot for me to get to here. It took a lot for us to get to here. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm not finna crucify, bro. I'ma say, I hope you can get on this journey that we all on to be better. Not even like, cause it's one thing to say, hey, bro, you shouldn't say that, and that's it. Like, if you don't have a reasoning behind it, you just following blindly. Like, you don't really have no direction. You just know that this is a no-no. But even that, you don't really, it don't make sense. And that's probably why people are so hesitant to try to change, because there's really no reason to it. But when you give a reason, like what
reward to it.
Like when you give a reasoning to it, though, it makes sense. It makes total sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I'm not mad at bro. He young. Yeah. He young. Yeah. Hopefully, though, his statement, hopefully he means it. And even if you can't eliminate it in your personal life, at least don't platform it. Because it's one thing what we say in private versus what we choose to platform and what we choose to express in public, so that it could possibly, hopefully, potentially influence people that hear it. It's a difference between what you choose to put out and what you hold in, and what is, what's internal. So if you don't actually take the time to learn from this, because there's gonna be a lot of people that's cool with it. It was in the comments, there's a lot of people that's cool with it, which is that's their prerogative, whatever. But if he, if he really learns about it and tries, then that's a win. If it don't happen, then it don't happen. But just don't platform it. It's the same thing you said in the beginning. But like, nah, he young, 22, 22 millionaire. Drop your, you know what I'm saying?
Drop your nuts on the table.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no. Yeah, totally agree. What's up? You want to get to this last one, or are we good?
I know we
Cool.
got
This one's
we did time, but let's just
yeah.
do this question.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, no, hell no. We'll do the question on the Patreon.
Yeah, because it comes from there. So yeah, for
We'll do
sure.
the question on
Okay.
the Patreon. But I want to
Okay.
say, hey, J. Cole dropped.
Yeah. To a lot of
Speaking of
fanfare.
speaking of black culture, J. Cole dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Hey, let me be the first to say, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I stood on the side that J. Cole was cool with bowing out of that battle, right?
You're
Like I
one of
was
the few.
fine with,
Yeah.
right? I
Yeah,
was
you
fine.
were like one of the few.
And this is exactly why. This is
Why?
exactly why. J. Cole is the greatest rapper on earth right now. And it's not a question. Like, I know he bowed out of the battle. I know he started and then he retracted. I get it. But when
You
you
also
listen,
understand the claims of being the best and then retreating from a battle, how that does, or what that does to you.
see, because look, like battling and like going up, like doing that, you can battle somebody. You can
Mm-hmm.
go competition head to head, verse to verse, line for line. You could do that without it being combative. Y'all technically in combat because you're trying to see who's better, but it's not aimed at each other. It's kind of like instead of a boxing match, it's a sprint, and it's like y'all against each other, but you're not actively trying to push the other person away so that you can get ahead. You just trying to perform, and this other person trying to perform, and you believe you perform better, right? That's
Okay. Well, because well, I just don't find a difference between boxing and sprinting when they're both a competitive sport. It's just there's more violence in boxing. So because there's more violence in boxing, it's a little different.
no, it's because in boxing, to win, you pick apart your opponent. Where
Sure.
in sprinting, you perform better than your opponent. And so I feel like J. Cole, if you look
Okay.
at rap as a sprint, can't nobody run faster than J. Cole. Just technically, uh,
Sure.
like
Yeah.
conceptually, just I don't care for the singing that I'm hearing on this album, but like everything else,
Yeah. Okay.
like the rapping, the
Yeah.
multi syllable, whatever, the concept, the vibe, like he got some bounce on this. Like one of the earlier tracks, I don't know any of the song names because it just dropped last night or this morning, whatever. But like this is what I was talking about, man. J. Cole is just a really good guy who didn't want to turn into a mudslinging competition with two guys who he probably considers friends. So
Hmm.
I don't think him bowing out, like I put no smut on his name. I don't dock him no points. J. Cole is easily the best rapper in the world right now.
Is it is it because J. Cole's intentions were to just treat this as like competition and not the mudslinging thing that it turned into with Drake and Kendrick that you're willing to be like, hey, nah, there's no points docked against him because that's what it seemed like. It seemed like Cole really was rapping in the spirit of competition, right? As a
Yeah,
hip hop fan, you know that like that's what it is. It gets competitive. You know, the biggest thing about hip hop is bragging about how good you are, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And Cole was doing that for a very long time. And you know, people found problems with him when he backed out because of the years of him saying he's the greatest, and then you know whatever. But if he treated rap as just a friendly sparring competition between what everybody considered the top three at the time, you know what I'm saying? Then, then that's cool. But the other two that he was trying to have this friendly competition with turned out they wanted to beat the fucking snot out of each other, right? So it's like, in that scenario, what do you as J. Cole do when really you just wanted to just, talk some shit with your friends? But your other friends are just like, dude, actually, I do not like this guy. I
yeah.
don't like him at all. And then the other guy's just like, yeah, I don't like him at all. I'm going to make the greatest diss song in the history of planet Earth. So
See,
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, bro. It's just, I don't know. I for a long time I couldn't get over the fact that how do you claim to be the best when you back out of a battle? But then there's nuance to it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I get it. You know, it's
Bruh.
cool. What?
You got one guy calling another guy a pedophile.
A pedophile, right? And J. Cole's over here just like,
You
hey,
got
you guys
J.
want to
Cole
play
like
baseball?
lyrical, miracle, spiritual, iracle. Like, no,
Mhm.
he's seen that. He's seen it coming. He knew exactly what was happening. And that was not the spirit of competition in hip hop. And I called this and I said the same thing I'm saying right now. That does not, in my opinion, it doesn't affect his legacy. I see a lot of people talking about this and that. But if we believe Cole to be everything that he's always said he is, him participating in that mudslinging, him going any further than the diss track he did. I will say though, the fact that he actually released the diss and then pulled back, that is weird. Like, come on, bro. Like, if you gonna say it, say it. If you don't. So if you wanna dock him for that, I totally get it. But if we believe him in everything he's told us about himself, if he were to continue with this, it would go against everything he's ever stood for.
And
I mean,
what is it that he stands for that would have
unity,
dimmed if he were to participate in it? Inner
unity,
peace.
community, peace, not really caring about, the outsider's perspectives. He sold his car so he could ride a bike around New York. And when everybody wanted to do promo or you do billboards or you do all he was pulling up to his fans' houses to let them listen on their ear. Like, everything about Cole pointed to the fact that he can lyrically keep up with the best, but if it comes down to a verbal altercation where it's like really like negative type of energy, that's just, it's not worth it. It's not worth. I've said this before too. I don't know if I said it on the podcast, right? But like, a lot of what Pac did in his personal life or like behind the scenes when it came to like beef and all that, I don't really rock with. It came out to be some great music and some great moments. But if you really think about it, it led to the death of two real young, prominent people because of all of this hype, all of the theatrics, all of the extra stuff. And so when we have examples like Pac and Big in our history books, you can literally see everything that played out. And then you see this happening between two icons, two mega superstars. And I know people were like, man, ain't nothing gonna happen. This Kendrick, bro, it didn't get no bigger than Biggie and Pac at the time. It was the biggest rappers at the time, and they got touched. So I don't want to hear that. And so, nah, even in the moment, I was like, nah, it don't matter. Cole can rap. He just didn't want to rap this way. And this album, listening to it, I'm just like, oh shoot! Did you hear the song where he rapped backwards? Like, not really. He wasn't like Weirdos, but like not like that.
Yeah. Okay, thank God, because that sounds fucking terrible.
That sounds like something A$AP Rock would do. No, he rapped from like the start where he was in the booth, like that day, and he rapped his life backwards all the way till he was a baby and he became, but the way, like, he literally kept the same rhyme scheme the whole song, bro. Look, I can say this. I'm a lyricist. I'm a rapper. I have an incredible pen. I'm listening to this album and I'm like, it's levels to this.
Yeah.
I'm literally like, I need to get better. Like, this is the type of stuff that makes a real rapper want to get better. I'm listening to this and I'm like, yo, how did he fit this scheme into this concept on this beat? Where did he find this flow? How did he
You
even
hear this
find,
nerdy ass shit? Like
bro?
this is so good. Okay,
This,
yeah.
but that's exact. Like I'm listening to it, and I'm like, I would have never found this pocket to bounce in.
Mm-hmm.
And then on
Mm-hmm.
top of finding these pockets and these just the inflection of the voice and the melodies, and like I said, I don't really care for his singing too much, but when it's there, whatever. But I'm, and like the concepts and just the scheme and the flow,
Mm-hmm.
and then he not like technically he not saying nothing that we haven't heard already. That's all music. You never gonna hear a song where it
Nothing
tells
new
you,
under the sun.
yeah, there's
For
nothing
sure.
new under the sun. There's always going to be renditions of this message or this line or this verse or this punchline. You're
Mm-hmm.
always going to hear it somewhere else. But the thing
Yep.
about music is if you say it witty enough or if you say it
Oh, come
smoothly
on,
enough,
bro.
yeah,
Come on, bro.
it becomes a thing. And the
Come
way
on.
he was picking apart these concepts and putting them out, I'm literally at my desk, I'm working, I'm listening to the songs, and I'm just like, it's levels to this.
Yeah.
Like Drake will hit you with something catchy. He'll have that little, he'll have the punchline that could be a girl, like a baddie on Instagram's, caption for the week, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick will
Yeah, he'll
go in
meme
there.
it the fuck out. Yeah.
Yeah, Kendrick will go in there and invoke so much emotion out of you from the littlest
Mm-hmm.
thing. And he does his voice inflections well too, to where
Oh
he
yeah.
gets he gets tiny vocally, but it makes you pay
Mm-hmm.
attention. And then he hits you with some truth. And then
Yeah.
the orchestra or whatever, like the instrumentation behind the way he delivers.
He's Bro, he's playing different characters with
Yeah.
his voice. His voice is the ultimate instrument. Yeah, sure.
It's, yeah, and the instrumentation behind it, and it
Mm-hmm.
evokes so much emotion out of you.
Mm-hmm.
And Kendrick, the thing is, if you read Kendrick's lines, it's nothing crazy. It's
Mm-hmm.
nothing crazy, but just the way he composes his music, the way he delivers, it's like holy crap.
My simplest
This is,
shit be more. Come on, bro.
bro,
What did he
and it's
say? Come on, bro.
it's incredible what he does. But I'm telling y'all right now,
Mm-hmm.
somebody who is a rapper, is a lyricist, is a fan of music, who is like a little, like, I really study this.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody raps better than J. Cole. It's just no way around it. And
Yeah.
I like, you give Kendrick his flowers, you give Drake his flowers. I'll give Nas his
Mm-hmm.
flowers. I'll give Lupe his flowers. These are like top tier lyricists. I think Lupe is the best lyricist. I think if you were to print out everybody's lyrics from every generation, I'm giving Lupe lyricist, best lyricist ever. But when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to like performance, when it comes to like musicality, when it comes to being able to write a song that people are going to vibe with while also delivering some top tier messages, but
Mm-hmm.
making it sound fly,
Yeah.
J. Cole is the perfect package. And
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna keep listening to it. Next week I might change my mind. But as of right now, and as
Yeah.
of the battle, I still felt that way. But like, nah, bro. It's no question. It's no question.
Yeah.
Holy crap, yo.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say that I guess my stance has softened on Cole. You know what I'm saying? I've said for years that Cole, I thought, I
Said he
haven't
was
thought that Cole
boring.
was whack.
He said
He
he
said it
was
was
boring.
boring. I said he was boring, and I hate the song that he did about Nas. I hate that. I think that ruined a lot for me. But I will never not say that he's a terrible rapper. He's fucking good.
Yeah.
He's good. He's great. You know what I'm saying? It was just boring, and I hate the song he did about Nas. There was just I want to give this. I just want to give this album a chance for sure because I love the fact that he's still going through with it. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't let nothing detract him from dropping this shit. And there's still a lot of fanfare behind it. You know what I'm saying? I love that he's still, going hard at it, even after all the bullshit he went through dropping out of the battle. If anything, it probably makes the thing even stronger now because people are curious. You know what I'm saying? It might have.
Yeah.
I've seen videos of people talking about how that dimmed his light a bit. You know what I'm saying? Because like the fall off was primed to be the magnum opus, the greatest, his greatest thing ever, and it's been talked about since 2020. You know what I'm saying? So the thing with Kendrick and Drake happens and it kind of dims the aura a bit. But I don't think there's a dimming in his aura at all. I feel like there's a lot of people who are still clamoring for this album, and I really respect that. And I want to give this album a shot. Which one was that one where he was like King Edward or something? I forget. But I'm giving his albums a shot. I guess, yeah, that one.
Kids on Drugs or something like that?
Yeah. Kids on Drugs, yeah. So yeah, like KOD, that's right. Yeah, KOD, sure. So I want to give his music a chance because I did listen to like Friday Night Lights and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, I really respect what the fuck he's done for, for hip hop and he is a great fucking rapper. He's great.
And he seems like a great guy.
He seems like a cool dude. Yeah, exactly. So like, it's
and also for anybody who wants to dock him, right? Who wants to say, he's talking crazy. I challenge y'all to listen to this album and tell me you honestly, like, wholeheartedly believe he can't keep up with Kendrick or Drake. You can't listen. You can't listen to his music and think he can't keep up with somebody lyrically. Right. Like, it's just.
If he was to stoop down to the mudslinging, it would get fucking nasty, bro. Well, yeah.
That's the thing. I can't even see him doing that. Like, I can't even. I can't even imagine him trying to tear somebody down with his whole career being building people up. I think didn't he? I remember that he did to Diggy Simmons or whatever.
Oh God,
he was messing with Angela,
right?
But, nah, man, get the hell up out of here, man. Cole is the greatest, bro. It's no debate. He lucky Joe Budden's retired, and he lucky I'm podcasting, but. Yeah, check it out. I want to hear what you have to say about it. I'm gonna listen to it more. We'll do a deeper dive on Patreon. If y'all want to hear more about this music nerd stuff, come on down to the Patreon. Marcus is gonna get a few more days to listen. I'm gonna get a few more days to listen closer and understand which songs is which. One of them early songs got some bounce to it though. I don't know which one, but one of them early ones got some bounce to it. Yeah.
Okay. I'll listen to it while I read these comics and read more scripts.
Yeah. That's it, though, man. We gave y'all a long pod. I'm sorry about that, man.
No, we're not. We enjoyed it, motherfucker. I know y'all did too, man.
I was apologizing to you, Marcus.
Well, hey, I'm good.
Take us out, brother.
Hell yeah. This has been another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. You freaking nerds, you know what it is, all right? Oh, hello, Marcus, Sefa. Go far. Bye.
Yep.